head to Southend anyway. Hopefully the game's on. Well, as you can see, I've got off early at Rayleigh because this day certainly has taken a complete U-turn. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an hour before I have to get my train, and it's here snowing in Norfolk. The chance of going to Southend today are looking pretty slim. I mean, look at it out there. Absolutely, I mean, same of it, absolutely chucking it down with snow. The chance of it being on are very slim, but we're going to carry on like it's on anyway, but we could be in need for a backup plan. Well, here we go. We have arrived at this. Yeah, big question mark what's going on today. I mean, you can see it's absolute chucking it down with snow, but we head to Southend anyway. Hopefully the game's on. If not, we're going to think of a backup plan, but you know what? Today is all in question. Let's see if the trains are even running. We're currently here at Shenfield before our last change to Southend. I've got to say, it's weird the weather because in Essex over here, it's sunny, no snow at all, so maybe the game will be on. Well, as you can see, I've got off early at Rayleigh because Southend have just called the game off at 12:30. Absolute gutted, especially for them Truro fans travelling, but we're off at Rayleigh and I've had a little look at the nearest games and we're off to Billericay versus #United. It's a 3G pitch, so it literally must be on. We're going to head to Billericay, so a change of plans. I'm going to have to look what Billericay's about, but we're going to be there nice 2 hours early. But yeah, complete change of plans. Billericay v #United, it is. And touchdown in Billericay we have. Now we've got to find something to do. Yeah, I don't really know about here. I wasn't planning on coming to Billericay, but let's find out what we can find. Well, I found some random walk to something called a park, basically, Lake Meadow, something like that. I don't really know where we're going, but you know, Billericay, I looked up some info, founded in 1880, so a pretty old club, very historic. They're currently sat 11th in the Isthmian League Premier Division, so about mid-table. And they play at the New Lodge, which fits 3,500. I think it's a decent little setup, 3G, so definitely the game will be on. And they do take on #United, which is actually a local Essex derby, so we could be in for a thriller. Well, here we go. While on my searches through Billericay, you can see I found a nice little lake behind me. Yeah, a bit random, but this day has been random, hasn't it? We were planning to go south, and now we've ended up in Billericay. All sorts going on. But last season, Billericay in the Isthmian League Premier Division finished second, lost out in the playoffs to Dover, who went on to actually get promoted, so they were quite unlucky there. But today, anything could happen. You've already seen that. I'm just hoping we get a good game of football because it is bloody freezing. I can see why games have been called off, that's for certain. Well, here we are, Billericay Town, a new ground for me today. Here we are, the New Lodge, Billericay Town. Let's have a look inside. How we've ended up here, do not know, but it's time for a game of football. We're finally seeing one today. Well, here we are, we've arrived at Billericay, and I mean, look at this. This is seriously impressive, this mural behind me. Wow, very nice. And well, as you can see, of this little picture thing behind me, Billericay actually won the Vase 3 times. Impressive stuff. Well, I mean, honestly, look at this for a ground. This is a proper... The clubhouse is lovely inside there. Lots of history around this place. I'm loving this ground. Look at this terrace we got here. Wow. What a find we found here today. But I mean, you can tell this side, we're in the National League South not too long ago. Hear a drum an hour before kick-off, by the way, so obviously Billericay got some good support. I have heard they've got good fans. I mean, God, they're giving it a good whack over there, aren't they? They're even chanting coming out of the station. But I reckon there'll be a good attendance because a lot of games have been called off, so any games around the Essex area called off, I reckon they'll all come down here. And I wouldn't blame them because what a ground we got here. But the thing is, the ground can be as good as they like, but if the food ain't good, we've got a problem, so I've got to test this and find out. Okay, the big reveal, what have we gone for? Yes, a cheeseburger. Lovely, lovely stuff. Let's give this a try, £6, come on. Look, now that is a serious burger. Proper meat, proper job. Wow, non-league does it best. What a burger we've got here. I can't fault this ground so far. Well, on the basis that this is empty, says how good that was. I am loving my time here. Look at this, you've got some executive seating. What if I sit in this one single chair here? Oh, look at that. I've got my own seat here. One thing you definitely see as weird is this bit. You're really steep over it, but you just walk around a few steps and then you're level. So it's sort of like the ground is on a bit of a hill because you go down and now you're sort of level with the pitch. Funny old stuff. Well, here we go. Here come the teams for today. Hashtag United v Billericay. Hashtag fans are over there. And I mean, you've got all sorts of fans today. Everyone just wanting to get a ground like me. And a new ground tick it is. Well, all I can say is hopefully we get an absolute cracker today for the first game of 2026. Oh, look at this, everyone changing ends because the team's decided they'd do it. I mean, I don't blame them, the sun, I don't want that in my eyes. Well, here we are underway after the almighty switch. Well, here we are, we've got Maidstone, Chelmsford, hashtag all sorts, but they're all supporting hashtag. Well, this might be the best support you've ever seen from hashtag United. That was a close call already for hashtag, nearly 1-0 down. Well, there we go. It's the first goal of the game, and it's the relegation battling side that have taken the lead. Hashtag and the mix of Maidstone, Chelmsford, Southend, all sorts. Hashtag have all gone mental behind the goal. And it is 1-0. We've seen a goal. Well, despite hashtag taking the lead, I thought I'd come check out and see what the Billericay fans are like. Well, by coming down here, I've got to see a lovely scoreboard for Billericay over there. That is a nice old one. And it's a nice little view here. It's goal for hashtag, but it's offside. Ricky definitely got lucky there. I mean, yeah, they got away with that one. That's a proper kick up the bum, and they need to get going. Well, a minute till half time. It's looking like hashtag are going to go in with the lead. Definitely unexpected, but will Ricky come out better in the second half? Well, half-time here at New Lodge, and it's currently 1-0 to the away side, hashtag United, definitely with a good following today with all of them neutrals and other fans coming to support them, but I've got to say, a very nice setup here. Hopefully the second half brings even more action and more goals. Well, here we go, we're underway for the second half. How about that? An overhead kick for Billericay. I mean, wow, all level now. It's all to play for. Anyone could take this, and what a goal. Well, no surprise, and it's been announced this is their biggest attendance of the season, 1,381. By far, absolutely smashing their usual attendance, and I'm not surprised. I mean, it is packed out. Jeez, well, they've only been playing 10 minutes of this house, and Billericay have just turned it up a notch and shooting screamers nearly now. I mean, completely against the run of play. Hashtag are taking the lead again. I mean, I've missed it, sorry about that, but I mean, he's literally got it on the edge of the box, he's cut in, whipped it top right hand corner with his right foot, and Hashtag have regained the lead. To be honest, you can see why game's getting called off. It's a bloody freezer. But with 15 to go, who's going to take it? I mean, at the minute, Hashtag leading, but Billericay definitely pushing. Well, we've certainly seen an eventful game after coming from Southend. I mean, wow. 5 to go. Will we see any more madness? Well, here comes the keeper. This could be interesting. Dying phases, surely not. Oh, is it going to go? Oh, it's bundling everywhere. What has gone on? And it's made its way out. I don't know what's just happened. It's one last go. Oh, my. Oh my! It's been put in the net and the ref blows whistle. Oh wow! Wow, wow, wow! And that's it. Wow! Last drama here, but Hashtag have taken the points. Well, full time here, and this behind me says it all. The Maidstone and Hashtag fans singing together, and wow, what a game it was. Late drama we had, if it was a goal or not, but it wasn't given. Hashtag have taken the 3 points, which is absolutely massive for them. A lovely trip at a lovely ground, and I mean, from when we were this morning, not sure where we were going to be, we've ended up here, and it's been a great time. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe. You click this one right here, you enjoy that, and we'll see you in the next one. Bosh!